Hello friends. Welcome back. As I promised you, this will be the last video for the OTP series. In this video, we are going to continue with our OTP verification logic. So, in the last video, we have written the code for verifying the OTP, And in this video, we are going to continue with the same. But in the last video, I have realized that there is a small part that we have missed on the logic. If you observe our code carefully, there is no where we have catered for the success verification, and this is very important. So I want us to cater for the success verification. For the success verification, if OTP data dot get OTP dot equals OTP, we want to check whether our OTP data is equals to OTP, then we return success. So if the OTP that we have provided is equal to what is in the Redis, what should we do? The very first thing is, since this is a one-time password, go to the Redis, delete that OTP. So we will say redis template dot delete and we pass key. Okay, so this is the first thing. Go and delete that OTP, then return new API error response. We are going to return success error. So this is error code 200. Then another error that I defined is OTP verification success. You can see OTP verification successful. Put it there. So this is the logic that was missing. Otherwise, we are good to go. Let us go to our account service and begin interacting with our OTP service. Let us go to our account service. So the very first thing that I will do is to inject the OTP service, which I have already done. I've already injected the OTP service. So the other thing will be to write the logic for the OTP. So the very first thing is I want to initiate sending of the OTP. So public, I want this to be of type API error response. Initiate delete account. So initiate delete account. So we are going to pass account number. Basically, what this code will do is it will go to our database, fetch the email address for this particular account number, then send the OTP there. So basically, we are going to use optional of type account. So I am going to name this account optional is equals to account repository dot find by account number, then find my account number. So this will return an object with the account information like email address. So I am going to check if account optional dot is present mean that there is account information in the DB, but I want to negate this. If not, account optional dot is present, I want to return or rather throw new custom exemption. So inside here I will say new API response account not found, account not found, but then I think I have an error code account not found 404 not found. So let me go back here, pass this as a response code. If you have not followed this video from the start, I recommend you to start from the start so that we will be on the same page. So this is the very first thing. Check whether the account is present. If the account is present, what do we do? If the account is present, what do we do? We get the account information. Account is equals to optional account optional dot get. This will contain all the required information that we need. Then string OTP is equals to OTP service dot generate OTP. Now we have our OTP service dot generate OTP. Then we pass our email account dot get email address. So this will check whether that account is blocked before generating OTP. Then email service dot send OTP email. The very first thing is to account dot get email address, where the second parameter is subject. So we defined our subject when we were working with email service. The other one is first name, so it is account dot get account holder's name, and finally the OTP. So integer, remember our OTP is a string. Let us convert it to an integer dot pass int OTP. We are done with this. So this section of code will send an email OTP. Then after sending an email OTP, we are going to return new API response. Inside this, I will pass error code 200 for success. Then I will pass OTP sent to plus account dot get email address. So it will say OTP sent to this email address. Correct. Then I am done with this. Let me put this on a new line so that our code is visible and readable. Now I am done with this. This is initiate delete account. Now I want to work on verify delete account. Let me copy this code, paste it here, but this time around I will say verify delete account. And for verify delete account, we are going to pass int account number and int OTP, or rather let us use string OTP. So we want to verify using this account number. Go and get the email address related to this account number. Check whether this OTP was actually sent to this email address. So the very first check is this for optional, then the other one is for account, then the other one is for API response. Instead of this OTP, let us now, we are also not sending the email. Let us get the API response. API error response OTP response is equals to OTP service dot verify. OTP service dot verify OTP. And when we are doing the OTP verification, we want to pass the email address, account dot get email address. You also need to pass the OTP. So this code here will actually do the verification, and if it is successful, return the OTP response. So we want to check the OTP response. If OTP response dot get response code, if OTP dot get response code is equals to 200, that means that the verification is success. Send an error, not an error, account number. So I want us to tell a user that your account has been deleted successfully. So account number, account with the number, account dot get account number plus delete successful, has been deleted successfully. So this will say account number, this has been deleted successfully. Okay, yes, the same here. Else, if it is not success code, we just return OTP. We just return OTP response, and we are done. We are done. We are more than done. We are done. We are done with this. Now, what we are going to do is to go and expose these methods using our controller. Go to our account controller, create two methods. So I will copy this and paste it here. So this one will be initiate delete account. Initiate delete account. Delete an account. So basically I am going to say delete account for a specific customer. Delete account for a specific customer. So here we are going, instead of disable, we are going to say delete, then here initiate. So here we are going to say public API error response. This is going to be post mapping. Let me add this as a post mapping. So inside this post mapping, I want to send a request body. I want to remove this path variable and instead use at request body. So what are we going to put? Initiate delete request. Then here we are going to say account service dot initiate delete account this request. Pass this request, but then rename this method. Why is everything jargon not applicable in constructor? Why is everything jargon? Why is everything jargon and we are not inside the constructor? We are not inside the constructor. Why? Post mapping. Public API error response. So public API error response. Can we put this as response entity? Response entity of type API error response. response entity of type API error response and import this class API error response. Then we give it a name, initiate delete account. Then I think that error should go. Therefore, we also need to return API response error. Let us define this. API response error, API response is equals to new is equals to account service dot initiate delete account. Account service dot initiate delete account. Yes. Initiate required type int. Okay, it's okay. Request dot get. So we want to get the account number. Request dot get account number. And we are done with that. Now return response entity. So return response entity dot status API error response dot get response code response dot get. Okay, dot get response code dot body. What are we putting inside our body? API error response. And we are done with this. 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 Now let us finalize on actual delete. So this one will be, this one was initiate, this one will be validate API response, verify, and this one instead of initiate I will put verify. So at request body, so verify delete request. So account service dot verify delete request. So this passes the account number, and we also passes request dot get OTP. Request dot get OTP, and this should be int request dot get OTP. Let me go back and convert this to string. We are good to go. Yes. Record type formatted. So this one also should be, this one should be int. Now we are good to go. We are good to go. We are good to go. Now let us test the code. It has been such a long code, such a long code. Let us test our code. Let us test our code. Let us test our code. So guys, whatever we have done in this video is what you will be doing in the real life job. So I decided to share my knowledge, what I do with you, so that those who are starting their career, these things will be easier and you will find programming to be easy. So I will not build any simple to-do list that demonstrate simple code. No, I will build applications that are industrial standards, applications that has got advanced features, advanced industrial features. So what you will be doing in the actual industry. So we have an error. It is saying failed to convert the value of Java dot rang string to required wrong for input duration. Wrong for input string OTP broke duration. Let us go to the OTP service. Let us go to the OTP service. OTP service. There is this broke duration wrong. OTP broke duration. So applications.properties. Applications.property. This broke duration. Say this broke duration. Let us put 2 minutes. Why is it? Where is this code failing? This failing at which part? This failing. Where is this failing? Let us rerun the code. But if we go to our OTP service, OTP service, int OTP length. The first one should be int OTP length. The other one is wrong OTP expiry in minutes. The other one is max attempt is an int. The other one is broke duration, long broke duration. Is it that there is an error getting this value OTP.broke.duration? There, problem. Why is this the case? Why is this the case? Duration.of minutes. Duration.of minutes. This one, I think it is why it is failing. So for input caused by Java for input string OTP.block duration. OTP.block duration. Java.run. It is fetching this as a string for input string block duration. Why is it fetching this as a string? Failed to convert type java.run to required wrong for OTP.block duration. There must be a typo somewhere. OTP.block duration. Yes. So we need to add that curly brace. Otherwise, it will get it as this input text. So let us run this code. I hope you are following along. Let us now test our code. As the code is opening, let me open the postman correction. The code is executing. This is the last video, the very last video in this series. Very last video. So let us do the testing for this code. Whatever we have done so far, allow access. I have already added this method for initiate delete and also the postman correction for verify the delete. So here is verify. You can see this endpoints, account controller, verify, accounts delete verify, accounts delete initiate, account delete initiate. Let me go to get all customers. Get all customer. Basically, I want to create an account. So create an account. Okay, create an account is here. So let me put 200, 700. Jimson, maybe I have typos. This is the email, 200, 700. It's the account number. 7,000 actually is the account number. Create this account. Want us to create this account. It is running on port 8090. This account has been created. Now let us go and get this account. Get this particular account. I know I have already received an email. Paste this. So you can see, we are trying to fetch this particular account. This is the account. There is account information. Now let us delete this account. Initiate delete account. Let us pass the account number. Send. So OTP has been sent to your email. Let me go and check the OTP and then come back here and verify the delete account. You pass the account number, then the OTP. Let me go and check the OTP. Chama group, welcome to our banking app. Dear Jimsons, please use the below OTP to authorize deletion of account. Do not share with anyone. This is the OTP. Now, first of all, I want us to put an invalid OTP, like 2 and send. You see invalid OTP, attempts remaining 2. If I try again, invalid OTP, attempts remaining 1. I don't want my account to be blocked. I don't want my account to be blocked. Therefore, I will put a 3 there, then delete the account. That OTP is now okay. Your account has been deleted. So that is how you implement multi-factor authentication. If we get that single customer again, it should not be there in our DB. So it should return. So you see, get single customer. Why is this? We will check why it has not done the actual deleting. It has not done the actual deleting. So it has not done the actual deleting though. Let us go to verify delete. I know we missed on a logic. We were supposed to do the delete. We were supposed to do the actual delete, but we did not do the delete. So let us add a simple piece of code for us to be able to delete our account. So if the error code is 200, supposed to say accounts repository dot delete. We pass the account number. Supposed to delete by account number. Account repository dot delete. So this delete will take account number for success. So basically we are deleting the account. Let us delete the account. Now, because I want us to test other elements like broken, I don't want to wait for too long. So also let me put the expiry of this to be 2 minutes. Let us be patient and test all these things. Let us test the expiry of an OTP. Obviously, let us put it to be 1 minute. Let the OTP expire after 1 minute so that we are not forced to wait for too long. But in the real, when we will be deploying this application to production environment, we will set this to realistic figure like 5 minutes, block duration 15 minutes, and so on. So this video, we are going to deploy this application to a production environment so that you can work with this API in real time. So let us test. Sorry, let me go back there. Initiate delete. Initiate delete. An OTP has been sent. So let me refresh my email. See, an OTP has been sent right now. This is the OTP. So I want to test several things. One, I want to see at 12:25. At 12:25, I want to try and verify this OTP at 12:25. So in this case, we are testing the expiry of this OTP. At 12:25, this OTP will have expired. Let us see whether the OTP expiry is working fine. Be patient. Be patient. So feel free to put your comments and post more likes. So also comment on the new features that you want us to add in our application. So I am hoping that in the course of the period, we are going to write the unit tests for our application, because for us to deploy this application, we are going to deploy it with the help of an automated Jenkins pipeline. And in our pipelines, we are going to put various deployment stages like cloning the GitHub repository, running the unit test, checking the test coverage, building the Docker image, then pushing the image in the Docker registry, and then from Docker registry, pick that image, run it in the AWS registry, or where we will be deploying our application. So let us, I promise you, better videos are coming. Let us test this. By now, this will have expired. Invalid OTP. You see, this OTP is invalid because it has already expired. Now 2 attempts remaining. 1 attempt remaining. Account blocked due to multiple failed attempt. See, now it will say your account is blocked. Try again later. If I try to initiate, it should also fail because you cannot initiate for a locked account. So you can see that this account has been blocked. Let us now try to use another account. Let us create an account. Rather than waiting for that 1 minute to elapse. Let us create an account. Pro JSON. This is 101 Jimson. That account has been created. Let us initiate delete of this account. Jimson, initiate delete. Account blocked. Yeah, it is because this account is tied to an email address. It's tied to an email address. So I think let us wait. Let us be a little bit patient. I hope this video was interesting. We have covered quite a lot of information. So guys, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also hit the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I upload new videos. So stay tuned. So as you can see, the block duration has erupted because it was 1 minute. OTP has been sent. So let me go and pick this OTP. OTP password, not this one. Account creation. OTP. This is the OTP. Let me go back. Let me verify, delete. 701. Verify, delete. 701. Let me go and copy the OTP again. Then send. Account number has been successfully deleted. Let us now go and search. Get a single customer account. This no account information, no account record was found. So thank you guys. This has been quite a long video, but thank you for your patience. Stay tuned. More content, more informing content is coming. Bye.